everyone. Welcome back to another fun learning session. Today, we are going to discuss about something very interesting. I am sure you all will love today's topic. But before we begin, tell me how are you doing today? Come on, tell me quickly how are you doing today? Have you enjoyed the weekend? I'm waiting for all your responses. Quickly type in the chat box. That's great. I am doing very well too. Tell me, who amongst you all are excited to know what are we going to do today? So today we are going to talk about vacation time. Isn't that fun? Can you type vacation in the chat box for me, everybody? Well done. So let's start by understanding what is vacation. Vacation means taking a break from your regular work or routine to relax. It can also be redefined as time that someone takes to travel or spend time with their family or friends. Now tell me, are we not always very excited about vacations? Type your answers quickly. Tell me, how do you spend your vacations? Quickly type it in the chat box. How do you spend your vacations? I want to know all about it. Keep typing your answers, everybody, without fail, and don't stop, okay? Well done. I can see a few responses. That's great. It's great knowing about your vacation. So, as you all might already be aware of, there are different types of vacations, right? For example, we have summer vacations, then we have vacations related to different festivals, and also vacations during the year end. But even through all these different types of vacations, a few things remain common. For example, some of us like to travel to different places. Some of us like to spend time with family and friends, as I already said. And some of us like to enroll into extracurricular activities, right? Tell me, what do you do? All right. So let's learn a few new words related to vacation time. Are you ready for that? Quickly type ready in the chat box or give me a thumbs up. And then I'll tell you what are the new words, okay? Quickly do that, everybody. Well done. So the first word is itinerary. Can you type it in the chat box for me? Itinerary. That's great. So it is a detailed plan for a journey, especially a list of places to visit. So it's like a plan of travel for all of us. All right, let's look at the next word. What do you see here? Can you type it in the chat box and tell me, what do you see here? I see a tent. What do you see? What do you think it is? Yes, it is camping. So it is the activity of spending a holiday living in a tent or camper van. All right. Have you all typed camping in the chat box? I'm reading all your comments. Okay. So make sure to write all the words, all the new words in the chat box, and do not miss out on any of it. Okay. Let's look at the next word then. Long weekend. Can you tell me what that means? What is a long weekend? An extended weekend holiday, including Friday or Monday, is a long weekend, okay? Can you type long weekend in the chat box? Don't we love long weekends? Yes, that's right. Now let's look at the next word, that is hobby. Now I'm sure you all know the meaning of this word, right? We have done this before. Quickly type hobby in the chat box for me and tell me if you know what it means. All right. So, a hobby is a pleasurable activity that people do during their leisure time. You all knew this, right? Well done. Let's look at the next word, that is city break. Now look at the picture very carefully and tell me, what do you see there? All right. Okay. So let me tell you, what does city break mean? It means a short holiday or weekend break spent in your city. Okay. Let's look at the next word, sightseeing. Now, I'm sure all of you have done this before. Well done. I can see a lot of you responding quickly. Everybody type sightseeing in the chat box and I'll tell you what it actually means. And also make sure to carefully look at the pictures, all right? So, sightseeing is the activity of visiting famous or interesting places of an area. All right. Let's look at the next word, that is adventure sports. This is my personal favorite. I love adventure sports. Do you love adventure sports too? That's great. So, adventure sports or extreme sports are activities undertaken through the medium of land, water, and air. And they are perceived as involving a high degree of risk. Okay, they involve a high degree of or huge amount of risk. All right, can you type adventure sports? Okay, let's look at the next one, wildlife safari. Have you seen this before? Have you been on a wildlife safari before? Come on, tell me, what does it mean? What do you see in the picture? Any guesses, anybody? Well done. Wildlife safari is a drive through safari which where the animals are free and the visitors are enclosed. The park is dedicated to helping save rare and endangered animals. All right? It is a park dedicated to helping and saving rare and endangered animals. All right? Isn't that a great thing? Well done. Let's look at the next word, holiday resort. Look at the picture. Isn't it very calming? Right. So the resort hotel is a luxury facility that is intended primarily for vacationers and is usually located near special attractions such as beaches and seashores. All right. Can you type holiday resort in the chat box and tell me if you have been to a resort before? Quickly. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Well done. That's great. The next one is travel guide. Now, can you tell me what it actually means? Look at the picture. What is the person doing? He's talking about a statue, right? So let's look at what it actually means. So a tour guide or a travel guide is a person who gives information about a place or a place's history to tourists. All right, can you type it in the chat box? Look at the picture. Can you relate it now? Well done. Well done. I'm very happy. Let's look at the next word, souvenir. Can you type it in the chat box? I'll tell you what it means. This is a new word, right? For all of us. Yes, a souvenir is something which you buy or keep to remind you of a holiday place or event. All right. Well, it was fun, wasn't it? There are just some words related to, these are just some words related to vacations, and there are many other words in which and in how people celebrate and spend their vacations. All right. Now let's understand why are vacations important for us. Can someone tell me any guesses? Why are vacations so important? Why is it important to take a break? I'll give you 2 seconds to do that. Quickly tell me why are vacation important. So taking a vacation every 2 years compared to every 6 years will lessen the risk of heart diseases. Okay. Many who return from vacation are more focused and productive. Spending time enjoying life with loved ones can keep your relations and bonds strong. Isn't that great and very important for all of us? Well done. Let's look at the next one. Vacations provide quality time to relax and rejuvenate. Right? Isn't that correct? You can very well relax during the vacations, right? Let's look at the next one. They build a sense of belongingness, which leads to better self esteem. Okay, again, this is very important for all of us. Now, when you go out and visit different places, it gives you a chance to talk to new people and gain new perspective. Okay, well, we have learned a lot of new words, a lot of things related to vacation time. With this, it's time for us to revise. But before we do that, let's play a small game, okay? Let's play a memory game. So you have to look at the picture and tell me what is it about. Look at the picture very carefully and tell me what is it. I can see a tent here. Again, I'm giving you a hint. Think about it. What is it? Yes, it is camping. It is a camp. Okay, let's look at the next one and keep typing your answers. Okay, do you remember this image? What is it related to? I can see animals, I can see trees, a van. What do you think is it related to? Quickly type your responses, everybody. I'm waiting for all of your responses. That's great. It is wildlife safari. Let's look at the next one. Now tell me, what do you remember from this game, this picture? Do you remember anything? Is it is a Yes, it is a resort. It is a holiday resort. Well done, everybody. You got it all right. Now you have to help me fill in the blanks, okay? You have to help me fill in the blanks. The first one for you is Dash is a detailed plan for a journey, especially consisting of a list of places to visit. Is it resort or is it itinerary? Quickly type your responses, everyone. You have to be as quick as possible, all right? All right, well done. That's the right answer. It is itinerary. Let's look at the next one. Dash is a short holiday or weekend break spent in a city. Now, the answer here, the question here has a hint. City break or holiday break? What do you think is the correct answer here? Keep typing your answers, everybody. I can see a few responses coming in. Quickly type your responses in the chat box. Yes, that's great. The correct answer is city break. Let's look at the next one. Dash is a person who gives information about a place or a place's history to tourists. Think about it. What do you think is the correct answer here? I'll wait. I'll give you a few seconds. Quickly type your responses. I'm reading all your responses in the chat box. Yes, that's right. The correct answer is a tour guide, or you can also say a travel guide. All right, let's look at the next one. Dash means taking a break from your regular work or routine to relax. Is it wildlife safari or is it vacation? Think about it and quickly type your answers in the chat box. Wildlife safari or vacation? Dash means taking a break. Think about it very carefully and then answer. All right, this is the last one. Quickly do it. Yes, the correct answer is vacation. Well done. Now again, the last one for you is Dash is the activity of visiting the famous or interesting places of an area. I'm sure this is very easy for you all. We just did it. Is it sightseeing or is it city break? Quickly type in your responses. Sightseeing or city break? Yes, the correct answer is sightseeing. So, sightseeing is the activity of visiting famous or interesting places of an area. Well done, everybody. I am so proud of you. You all got all the answers correct. And now I am displaying all the new words we learned today on the screen. And you have to tell me at least 2 words that you learned today in the session. Any 2 words. Come on, quickly type your responses in the chat box. Any 2 words that you learned today. Any 2 new words that you came across today in today's session. Well done. I'm sure you learned a lot through this session. With this, it's time for us to solve the Google form and test our knowledge. Okay, so what do you have to do? You have to click on the link that is shared in the chat box, fill in all the details correctly, select the correct answers, and then submit the form. Okay, I'll repeat the instructions for you. What do you have to do? You have to click on the link that is given in the chat box, fill in all the details, select the correct answers, and then submit the form. Once you're done submitting the form, give me a thumbs up in the chat box so that I know you all have submitted the form. All right, quickly do that. Well done. I can see a few responses. Well done, everybody. I am sure you learned a lot through today's session. With this, we come to an end to today's session. I will see you in the next episode. Till then, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and keep learning, keep growing. Bye. I will see you in the next class.